All right, let's play some slivers. So here we go. Oh my god, slivers. Something I have loved to play in the past, and I'm happy that I can play it again for the first time on Magic the Gathering Arena. So let's see who we're up against. That is an ugly thing. I don't remember what that is. Is that the. It's Eve. Progenitor Ooze. Okay. Let's keep this. See how we do. Eve Progenitor Ooze isn't legendary if it's a token. Eve enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other ooze you control. Storm. Huh. Nifty. Well, that's new from. Jumpstart Historic Horizons. So that's cool to see. All right. Let's go ahead and take something out of your hand. Our tribe. Our visionary. Oh, and they gave up. That's the unfortunate thing about some of these matches is since it's unranked, people will just quit for nothing, and they sometimes won't just even try. So let's go ahead and try again. Slivers. Let's try slivers. So I'm not going to consider that a victory. You can if you want to. If that's your thing to consider that a victory. It's like, yeah, I get the win, and I get the points for it for the screen or whatever. But oh well. Maybe one day, I doubt it, but maybe one day there will be some kind of ranking system for. Actually, you know what? Maybe a ranking system isn't a good idea because then everyone just playing the best brawl decks. Even if there's a lot of variance, there would just be the top few decks with the was it strength based matchmaking, the deck strength based matchmaking. It seems like you can play against a large variety of you can play against a large variety. I want me read. So you can with the oh, this is hard. You know, you got to give a lot of these people that do this some credit, especially just YouTubers, because you want to record everything for and sound the best and do a lot of work. They've got to do a lot of editing, or they've just got to naturally sound really, really confident, and they got to have to say things that just get the flow going. That's got to be pretty hard for a whole lot of people. It's hard for me, I know that. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I don't know. All right. Let's just get into 2, 3 so we have a blocker. And we can see what we have coming up. Ooh, Menace. That's handy. It's handy, but it's not really what we need right now. We need to. Well, actually, will be handy if we. But then we can go ahead and knock out Chandra. So, all right. Number one thing to do: stop getting distracted. If I have a point, I'm gonna stick with it. This is the prototype, or the not the prototype, but just the the pilot episode of me recording videos. So I've got to stick with one thing and keep it that way. Red again. 2, 3, 4. Eek. 3. All right. Oh, nothing. Oh, Cinderclasm, Pillar of Flame, Brackle with Power. Oy vey. Alright, let's just drop this guy in. You too, why not? Okay. So, we might not be that up to that good of a start. Game one, they've got a lot of burn control going on, but we'll see. We got an Hour Promise. We have Field of the Dead in the deck, so if we draw another land, we can, with lands, we'll be able to pump out 2/2s, and that's pretty handy. And should I have just popped out the First Sliver? Not been dumb. Well, this gets rid of that. I just made a mistake. Tell you what, it's hard to keep your mind going and speak at the same time. So I wonder how much I might decide to record over myself, like record like a audio track afterwards, because this is clearly a skill. All right, we're gonna drop First Sliver next. Let's see what happens. They shouldn't be able to blow up the First Sliver. So, oh, that hurts my heart. Oh, thank goodness. All right, red. Okay, black, white. Let's get blue. All right, Snow-Covered Island, here you go. First Sliver. Maybe we'll cascade into... Oh. I was hoping to cascade into something with haste, but that's okay. Now we got a big 7/7 blocker, and we have a little 2/2 Grave Shifter, which counts as a sliver. You know, there's not that many slivers, and this is barely a deck. I don't think without the changelings that you would have had enough slivers to make a deck. I was lazy and I was making my own deck for this. Then I said, why don't I just find something online? It'll be way faster. So I did that because I wanted to take a shortcut. Because you can always just modify things afterwards. But I like the way they set it up with cascading from things at 2 cost down to 1 cost. It's pretty nice. Cascading at Swords Plowshares or discard spells, or things to protect, like a First Sliver, the Aslead of the, what is it? The Allseed of the Life's Bounty. However you're supposed to say that. That's pseudo-Greek, whatever. Okay, let's see here. Let's... Oh no. Should I Realm Walker or should I Hour of Promise and start getting some zombies? Let's Hour of Promise. Get Field. What else? No. Yeah, that's fine because of the changelings. But is that too dangerous? Well, I'll just get a Triumph. All right, so we got a couple Field of the Deads. And this Sarkin. Let's just go after him. They're going to block with a Wily Goblin, of course. So they got 5. So they can do 3 times 5. 3 times 5? Because 1, 2, and 1, 1, 1, 1. So they can do 5 damage. So they can't kill my First Sliver. Unless they drew something that's capable. Oh, and they give up. Well, it didn't look good at the very beginning, but that's the strength of the First Sliver. It's a 7/7 that cascades, that gives your other slivers cascade, and it just works so wonderfully. All right, let's try again. Another game for the Slivers deck. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's go ahead and keep this. Remember, the goal really is just to get the first sliver out. So I was thinking I might change some things in the deck to make it so it's just easier to get the first sliver, because that really seems like that's when... Oh, we're playing against another first sliver. Well, hello, friend. Let's see. Which is scarier, River's Rebuke or Metallic Mimic? Let's get rid of this Metallic Mimic for now. So the River's Rebuke can really be a good finisher for us, but that costs 6, so we'll have to wait and see what's going on with that. Okay, got a fake sliver. What do they got in hand? So yes, the River's Rebuke, the Faceless Agent, Sentinel Slivers for Vigilance. All right. Let's see. Herald's Horn, Spiteful Sliver, Steel Form Sliver. Well, I'm playing something. So I'm going to play the Herald's Horn. No attacks. Let's just keep our life total a little higher because we've already taken some damage from ourselves, mostly. Okay, there's the Faceless Agent. They get... Oh, so that's the new, one of the new mechanics. Yeah, that was introduced in Jumpstart Historic Horizons. The, like, a lot of people have been saying, like, the Hearthstone type of mechanics, ones where it's very non-magic like because it's digital only. I think it's pretty nifty to be able to have some... Sorry, let me try that again. I think it's pretty cool to be able to have effects that last forever, or digital, rather, sorry, have digital only effects. I like digital only effects. I think they're pretty cool, and I look forward to seeing what they can do in the future. If it's a problem and it ends up not being fun, then okay, then maybe hopefully they'll look at it again and get rid of it. But it's just a historic thing, and I really only care about Brawl, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll see what happens with Menace. I don't know if I like that. We'll see what happens with... Okay, sorry. It's very difficult for me to do two things at once. I'm like I can walk and chew gum at the same time. Okay, so we can leave up Source of Plowshares. We can get rid of their menace if we want to when they attack. So no cards in hand, deal 1 damage, target player Planeswalker. That's the little pinger sliver. They still have 3 cards in hand. They're one off of a River's Rebuke. So I'm not a big fan of that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Yeah, I'll be able to. Red, black, green. Okay. Do I use my swords right now? No, I am going to save it for their first sliver. All right. Let's go. Okay, so we've got our big old first sliver out, but that doesn't mean anything, especially if they're able to play their first sliver and if they can cascade into something good. Oh, wow, okay, so that's red, blue. Yeah, oh, they have a Field of Ruin. They definitely, I didn't even need to worry about that. That's why it's important to pay attention to your opponent's cards and read. Okay, so they have the Hollow Head Sliver. Discard a card, draw a card. Okay, so I'm not really worried now. I wonder. Oh, first strike is no good. Well, it's fine with our First Sliver, but actually, we might be able to kill them straight out next turn because they have to block. Do they have 2 blue? Yes, they do. So they'll be able to. Oh, I think we're winning right now. With haste and +2/+0, we're definitely winning right now. So I'm not going to say that we're like the better Sliver deck, because how are you going to really quantify that with 100 card singleton decks? You can't really. It's Lava Belly Sliver. Let's get you into the battlefield. Deals 1 damage. Target player, planeswalker, and you gain 1 life. Sorry, there's a lot of slivers, and I don't really remember them all yet. So how are you going to quantify which is the best? You can't. I got lucky. I got my first sliver out first. They cancel. They only have they had a Field of Ruin, which, like, we have a Field of the Dead in the deck. So, like, we're not exempt from making a mistake like that. But I just have Field of the Dead in the deck because, hey, a whole lot of 2/2 zombies can really help when it comes down to it. But yeah, so we got the first sliver out first, and that cascaded really, really well. Herald's Horn helped too, helped us draw extra cards, since so many cards, and we drew extra slivers every single time. But they're just fruitlessly blocking right now. I mean, yeah, they have first strike, but we're going to turn that damage against them. Oh, wait, do we have first strike too with something? No, okay, it was them. I see. So they're taking extra damage, and they're going to take the final bits of damage from the regular non-first strike attacks. That's it. We win. Oh, they just conceded. Okay, so that was a solid game, and we got to play against the First Sliver deck. So I really enjoyed that. I should have emoted them, say nice or hello or something, because I really like to see other people playing First Sliver. Okay, played against Golos. That could be rough. It's basically who gets up there faster, I think. This is a pretty good start. I like this. Oh, white and black, and then what of anything? Maybe if we get. Oh, let's just keep it and see how it happens. See how it goes. Oh, now that is the perfect drop. Manaweth Sliver. Another number 1 in the deck. All right, so they're Wolfwillhaven. They're going to get extra. Oh, yes. All right. Manaweth Sliver. So they're going to get extra mana on their forest. Extra green mana. So yeah, so it's a race. If they can get out Golos first and get a lot of lands, they can activate Golos's ability. And, if they get lucky, they can get some crazy effects going. If not, they can just, they can get Field of the Dead going, and that can be really difficult to deal with. All right, let's see. I'll put you down as green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna drop this and make our Manaweth Sliver a little bigger. I don't know if that'll actually matter, but hey, it's a little bigger now. Okay, what do they got? At 2 mana of any one color. Red, let's say blue, black, green. They don't have white. Oh yeah, Golos is an artifact. Duh. So they can't activate Golos' ability. They need 7 for that anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if they get a white source, they can activate Golos next turn. But okay, yeah, all right, that's fine. The World Tree can, oh yeah, adds 1 mana of any color. Let me control 6 more lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they have another land in hand, they'll be able to do it. All right, but we're getting out the First Sliver. Oh, Inquisition. That might prove useful. What a loaded hand. Holy crap. Oh my. That's a big boy hand. But we're able to, we might be able to hold them off because that is just too big of a boy hand. Playing Niv Mizzet, Perun, in a 5-color deck like that is pretty risky. Let's see. Let's go ahead and Cascade. Where'd it go? There we go. Bug-free software. Whoop. I love cascading down from nothing. Down to 0 cost, rather. Don't have any of those in the deck. I would have cast Mass Vandal, but I don't have a blue, red. Okay, so let's get rid of Carney T. Bye, Carnage Tyrant. And next to combat, you. Just the one attacker. So they won't block. We're not out of the woods yet. We've dealt them a little bit of damage. But we'll have to see what happens, won't we? There it is. Ooh, good whiff. The Ral Izzet Viceroy is a good hit for them, but getting the Orzhov Locket and the Steam Vents, that was a good thing for us to whiff, for them to whiff on for us. Because Golos can be pretty rough if they get the right stuff. But once again, that's singleton games. You never know what you're going to hit. It is the, oh, what's his name? What's he called? Forrest Gump. It's like the Forrest Gump of Magic. The Tireless Pilgrim. Yeah. Well, Forrest Gump did do running, or he ran across the country a couple times. He was, well, it wasn't really a pilgrim, but he was pretty tireless. Oh well, you're Forrest Gump to me now. That's who you are. Okay. Let's drop this Fatal Passage. Don't know what I'm getting. Okay, yeah. All right, what do I want to do to try and win this game? Actually, let's just stick with the old adage, math is for blockers. So we'll see. Although this math looks like it's pretty good in our favor. Just from glancing at it. Yep. All right, we win. Beat Golos. The First Sliver deck is actually looking to be pretty strong overall. I'm pretty happy with how it's working. It's a lot of fun. I'm winning a lot, which is, like I said, it doesn't really matter. But it is nice. If you lose every single game you play, you're not going to want to play anymore with that deck. So yeah, if you lose every game you play, you're not going to want to play that deck anymore, and because that's no fun just to lose over and over again, unless you're playing the ultimate jank where you just want to try and do one thing, like annoy your opponent to death. That's really cool, and you just do that and try and get them to concede out of sheer frustration. That's fine. You're a terrible person for doing it, I'm not saying I'm not a terrible person. I might do that sometimes. But there's... Ooh. Let's see here. We have the Ornithopter of Paradise, but we're stuck with a Field of the Dead in our opening hand. Huh. I don't know if I like that. We have the Cloud Shredder Sliver, but we'll be slow to play it. Mulligan. Gotta do it. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. Chainer, Nightmare Adept. You know what? I'll play this later. Okay, let's see here. Chainer, Nightmare Adept. Discard a card. You may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. Activate only once each turn. Oh, that's handy. Where were you from? I remember seeing you before. Oh, let's see here. Whenever a non-token creature enters this battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until your next turn. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I like those effects. Oh, God. Oh, at least where it's going to go. Well, he can cast it from his graveyard. All right, so going fast. That's the new plan. Going fast. Going to be like Sonic the Hedgehog here. Let's see what I want. All right. You know, when I go through all this and I start editing everything, I'm sure I'm going to see exactly how much I say certain words more than others. Like, I'm pretty sure I say all right a lot. Might as well be Matthew McConaughey over here. But I don't know. We'll see. All right, I don't want to. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to attack through this. Yeah, I want to be able to block that. I'm not going to attack through that. No attacks. Next turn, let's see here. So red, black, black. Damn it. Oops. So, I won't have the mana to cast the First Sliver next turn, but I will have the ability to cast Golos. So I need a red or a blue source. Why don't I get a red and a blue source? Or I can get an everything source. Works for me. No attacks. Alright, next turn we can Thoughtseize and First Sliver. Ooh, Spark doubling the First Sliver. Seems like it'd be fun. Double Cascade? Sounds good. Your first strike. No, I'm not okay with that. Not okay with that one bit. I should use my regular cohort. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. That's okay, though. We're allowed to make mistakes. We're just trying to have fun. This opponent's got a pretty cool deck. I like it a lot. A lot of fun, big dudes that they're just throwing out, that they can throw out. Lithiform engine, you say? Interesting. Get me something good. Now they'll be able to... I don't... Let's get rid of their ability to cycle things through, because they want to discard. No attacks. They want to discard. They want to be able to play their cards again. But, alright, now we have the First Sliver to block, Neheb, or the Chainer. Angrath's little buddy over here with the whip. Does Angrath have a whip? I don't remember. Okay. All right, Golos, do your work. It's our turn. Oh my goodness. See, I got so excited I wasn't paying attention and I should have cast the Metallic Mimic first. Because everything would get extra plus counters. But that's okay. Maybe I'll learn my lesson one day. But like I said, I'm just trying to have some fun. I don't know how much fun my opponent's having, which might come into my calculations a little later on, but we'll see. Yeah, because if this deck is just not fun for my opponents, then like, what's the point even? What's the point even? Oh, there they go. Yeah, that can't be that much fun. Like that was vicious. Somebody call the police for the lame joke I just made. Oh well. All right, let's try one more. See how we do. Play one more game with the slivers. Oh my god, slivers. And maybe we'll lose one. You know, I did play one game that I skipped, that I did technically lose. I conceded to a rat colony deck because that just wasn't, that's not interesting Magic. So I wasn't really into doing anything with that. So I like this a lot. Let's go ahead and Inquisition them. All right. Ranger class, Finale of Glory. Whew. That's a big sorcery. I'm more worried about the Ranger class right now, though. Oh, look, they got pretty planes. What else they got? Hornet Queen, Maria's Call. Okay, so yeah, they're just doing cool token stuff with Reese. All right. Ornithopter of Paradise. Don't ask me why that was musical. I don't know. Maybe it plays music while it flies. Sure, that's what we'll go with. Plays music while it flies. Okay. All right. Let's drop down a blue source. Now. Well. Yeah, let's drop down this guy right here. Next turn, we'll cast the First Sliver, and I don't trust this. I mean, they've got, who knows? I don't trust it. Not taking the chances. Let's see if we get some good stuff. Yeah, this deck is pretty vicious, especially when you get the First Sliver out early on. Choose blockers. Sure. Why not? A little less scared now. Opponent's just... Yep, there it is. Yeah, maybe we'll retire the First Sliver deck because it's just doing really well. People are probably not having too much fun against it, but I don't know. I'm curious. I would like to read up on how their deck strength based matchmaking is, how that works. Because I really have no idea how it works. If it's just like based off the commander, if it's based off of all the cards, how do they assign point values, etc., etc. You know. I really don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe I'll find out. If not, that's no big deal. I'm still having lots of fun. And there's so many commanders. That's the one thing that Brawl has for me right now. On Arena is that I can use Planeswalkers as my commander. And that opens up so many awesome possibilities. Ooh, Muldrotha. I love Muldrotha. I love doing stuff with the graveyard. So I'm excited to see this. What do we got? We're missing red, eh? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. We'll probably draw into it. We got a Lancer Sliver. I'm going to play on turn 3 anyway. Lithiform Engine. Lithiform Engine is great for copying these cool effects, such as Cascade or anything else. But is it really even necessary in the deck? I don't know. Probably not. Oh no. Am I the bad guy? I think I'm the bad guy. I think I'm the bad guy, folks. Taking their lands. Okay. I don't have anything for 2, so that'll go untapped, no biggie. Let's just keep on trucking on. Oh, that's a card I don't like to play. And these little duels, playing Agent of Treachery, is really rough. It's like one of those, potentially like those auto win cards, like 8 mana Ugin is. I'm just not a big fan of it. Sliver. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Agent of Treachery or 8 mana Ugin. I don't really want to run those cards in my decks because they just end the game, and it's not interesting to watch. Oh, hello. Okay. I love Changelings. When Changelings first came out back in Lorwyn, I thought it was a really, really cool idea. And also with the Changelings, we also got Planeswalkers for the first time, which I also thought was really cool. A lot of people didn't like it, though. A lot of people still don't like Planeswalkers. I think they're a fun way to play the game. Or a fun addition to the game, rather. I think they're just nifty. And I don't really play competitive anymore. Like, I might go a little nuts on Arena with, like, Historic or Standard. And play to get to like the mythic rank or whatever, but I'm not gonna like try to get like top 1200 and or whatever it is the number is to get invited to the tournaments, and because I just don't really care about that anymore. I just want to have some fun. I'm not like my 20-year-old self anymore who wanted to compete like crazy, and that's totally fine. Because Magic is just a game that is there for you to play in so many different ways: casual, competitive, kitchen table, LGS, so many ways. That's such a goofy little animation. I think it's cool. I like it, but I think it's really goofy. The auto tapper has been pretty good to me. I'm happy about that. All right, what am I getting? Blur Sliver. Yeah, the auto tapper has been pretty good to me. Don't really have any complaints. How to get that Ancient of Treachery gone? Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just what I was saying. Agent Treachery and Ugin. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, that's fine. I should have paid attention. Oops. Now, should I have saved it? Probably not. But that's fine. Okay. Are we going to be able to end this next turn before they go nuts? 1, 2. They're really attacking. Why didn't they? Because it's 3 mana now. It's got the counters on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could have. Well, I guess I would have kept the Ornithopter and the Faceless Agent. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There they go. They give up. Yeah, because they made a mistake. Oh, well, it happens. You're allowed to make mistakes. Important thing is try not to make the same mistakes again. But even if you make them again over and over again, as long as you're having fun, it's really worth it. All right. Let's do one final game. If it's a real game, I mean, one final real game. We'll see how it goes. And we'll call it an end to the First Slivers. So, I don't know. This is my first video. I don't know if you can subscribe yet. I don't know if you can like it or comment. I don't know. I haven't done all that research. I'm sure you can like and comment and subscribe. So if you want to do that, that's cool. And leave a comment telling me how I did, in all honesty. If you'd like to see more, if you'd have any recommendations for me, if you'd like to see me do things a certain way, if what changes you'd make to the Sliver deck that you saw, if you want to point out any mistakes that I made while playing. Good. Forest. Sliver Bound Crack comes into play tapped. So, yeah, if you want to point out any mistakes, if you thought my commentary was cool, if you thought it was absolutely terrible, because it probably is, why are you asleep? How much I got distracted by things. Ooh, look, a white dragon. Oh, hey, we get to finish off with the First Sliver. Playing against the First Sliver. See, I didn't even pay attention. Let's see here. Okay. Now, once again, with slivers, it really depends on, I think, who gets the first sliver out. Or if you get it out and you're able to keep it out. Yeah, the first sliver is just a game-ending card. We'll see what happens. Oh. Like, if I don't get any more lands, that'll be a problem. I mean, they're already at 13. We're still at 22. We'll take 5 more, probably, because I'm not blocking with the Metallic Mimic. I like those +1/+1 counters. Should I have played Tempered Sliver, though? I don't know. Hard to say. I got those 2 out. Tempered Sliver next turn will be good. Venomous Changeling. No blocks. Well, that Hour Promise is useless. A 2/4. That's hard to deal with. Good thing we got flying. Okay, that works. Like I said earlier, Cloud Shredder Sliver, too good. If they're not able to get a flyer out, then we win. That looks pretty good for us. Yeah, that's it. That's it. They got close. 10, 13, 15 damage to us, but that was it. So that was a nice way to bookend it. Us playing against the First Sliver. All right. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. And like once again, if you have anything you'd like to comment about, please leave a comment. I love constructive criticism, and I'm really looking forward to doing more of this and the whole editing process, which by the time you see this will have been happened. Will have been done. Will have happened. So thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.